Welcome back everyone. In today's quick tips video we will discuss a common source of confusion regarding the size of your projects. When using Sawgrass Print Utility, you might notice the size that is displayed in the print job options doesn't always match the desired size of your image. This is a common point of confusion, especially when white space is surrounding the image and affects the dimensions displayed in Sawgrass Print Utility. In this video, we'll walk you through why this happens, how margins and printable area come into play, and what causes the dimension warning message. Before we start, there are a couple of points that we need to clarify. When looking at the following file, the red line marks the document size or artboard, the yellow line refers to the actual image size within the document, and page size refers to the size of paper that is selected within Sawgrass Print Utility. Please keep these terms in mind as we go forward to avoid any confusion. To begin, I'd like to draw your attention to the following project within the My Sawgrass design tool. For this project I used the custom canvas feature to create an 8.5 by 11 inch template. The red circle is about 5 by 5. When we send this over into Sawgrass Print Utility, you will notice that the size of the project is listed as 8.5 by 11. That is because the entire artboard was sent to Print Utility, not just the red circle. I've also sent over a similar project with a background so you can further visualize how the size is represented. No matter what type of project you are working with, it is important to understand the difference in size between your artboard and the individual elements you are adding to your project. Another important piece of information to keep in mind is that Sawgrass printers are not capable of borderless printing, which means you will not be able to print all the way to the edge of the page. There will always be a small unprintable margin around the edges, as this is a physical limitation of the printer. Sawgrass Print Utility automatically accounts for this by positioning your image within the printable area of the selected media size, rather than the full page size. Any portion of the image that falls outside the printable area will be cut off. For example, if your design is letter-sized, selecting letter size as the media size does not mean that the entire image will print edge to edge. Sawgrass Print Utility automatically applies a margin that is approximately 5 mm around the edges of the page. Our earlier example demonstrates this by showing the white border around the outside of our project. In this case, you can use the Fit to Paper Size option to automatically scale the image, so it fits within the printable area. The image size will be reduced, and the proportions will be maintained. You can, however, still print without selecting Fit to Paper Size, but the outer area of the image will be cut off. You may sometimes see a warning in Sawgrass Print Utility that reads, "The image will print outside the paper dimensions if not resized, even when you've selected the correct media size." This happens when the image size is larger than the selected media size and as a result will not fit on the page. This also shows when the document size, including any white space around the image, is larger than the printable area. The printable area equates to the selected media size minus the margins. To clear this issue, use Crop to Image Area to remove unnecessary white space that surrounds the image. If there is no white space to remove, use Fit to Paper Size to resize the image. Depending on the selected media size, this may result in your image being larger or smaller than desired. If needed, you might need to manually adjust the document size altogether to alleviate this issue. That's all for today. See you next time.